mind, looking for a dime. James Locke in the house, gonna help you shine.
Welcome to the Pool Lock YouTube channel. I'm James Locke. Today we're going to answer 2 more Ask James questions of the day. First question, Beverly. What types of mutual funds are there? Because there's a lot of different funds out there. All right, Beverly, great question. And it's important to understand the landscape of mutual funds, especially when planning for retirement. So let's do it. Let's break it down. First, mutual funds generally fall into 3 main categories. You have your stock funds, you have your bond funds, and then you have your cash accounts, often referred to as money market funds. Each category serves different investment objectives and risk profiles. So starting with stock funds, there's a wide range to consider. You have funds that invest in larger companies, large caps, smaller companies, small caps, or a mix of both, mid caps. Right? There's also domestic stock funds that focus on U.S. companies, international stock funds that invest in foreign companies. Within these categories, you'll find funds that lean towards growth stocks, companies expected to grow their earnings at an above average rate, or value stocks, companies considered undervalued relative to their fundamentals. That's stock funds. Moving over to bond funds. The variety continues. You have government bond funds, which invest in bonds issued by the United States government or its agencies, providing a high level of safety, but typically lower yields. The municipal bond funds, they invest in bonds issued by state and local governments, offering potential tax advantages for investors in those jurisdictions. Then you have corporate bond funds, right? They come in different flavors too. Investment-grade corporate bond funds hold bonds with high credit rankings, akin to having good credit score, right? And while high-yielding bond funds or junk bond funds invest in bonds with lower credit ratings, but offer higher yields, right, to compensate you for that increased risk. Now, there's also a category known as target date funds or retirement goal funds. These funds are designed to simplify retirement investing. They're structured around your expected retirement date, gradually shifting from a more aggressive allocation, higher exposure to stocks, when retirement is further away, to a more conservative approach, higher allocation to bonds and cash as the retirement approaches. So this automatic adjustment helps manage risk as you get closer to needing your retirement funds. The beauty of mutual funds lies in their simplicity and accessibility. By investing in mutual funds, you're essentially buying a diversified portfolio managed by investment professionals. This diversification helps reduce risk compared to owning individual stocks or bonds. Now, when it comes to retirement planning, focusing on mutual funds that prioritize income generation like dividend-paying stock funds or stable bond funds can provide a steady stream of cash flow while minimizing the impact of market volatility. This approach is crucial for ensuring your retirement income meets your needs while maintaining a level of financial stability. That was a great question about mutual funds. Now, if you have a question that you'd like to send in, email that question to poollock@poollock.com. Moving on to our second question. This is from Jake. Jake says, I'm in a 401k. I'm almost 59 and a half. I'm not there yet, but I'm almost there. How can I determine my right allocation? All right, Jake, approaching 59 and a half is a pivotal moment in retirement planning, particularly regarding your 401k. First, let's acknowledge the constraints that you mentioned, not being able to do an in-service rollover just yet, which means you're limited to the mutual funds available within your 401k plan. Now, it's crucial to make the most of these options while aligning them with your retirement goals. So start by evaluating your retirement income needs. How much income will you require in retirement? And do you currently have enough saved in your 401k to generate that income? If you're close to meeting your income goals, you might lean towards a more conservative approach within your 401k. This could involve shifting towards fixed interest funds or stable value funds that offer modest returns, but with lower risk. This strategy helps protect your savings from potential market downturns as you approach retirement. However, if you still need to accumulate additional savings or are uncertain about having enough income outside your 401k, you'll want to carefully balance growth and stability with your investment choices. Typically, this means considering the appropriate mix of stocks and bonds based on your risk tolerance, time horizon until retirement. So stocks have historically offered higher long-term returns, but come with greater volatility, while bonds provide income and stability, but generally yield lower returns. Now, to assist in making these decisions, leveraging tools like, some rating companies can be immensely beneficial, right? Rating companies can provide comprehensive data on mutual funds, including their fees, historical performance, risk metrics, and dividend yields. So by using a rating agency, you can compare different funds within your 401k, evaluate how they perform during various market conditions, and identify those that align best with your retirement strategy. When reviewing funds, pay close attention to the expense ratio and any additional fees associated with each fund. High fees can significantly erode your returns over time. So opting for funds with lower expenses can enhance your long-term investment outcome. As you approach age 59 and a half and gain the ability to perform an in-service rollover to an IRA, you'll gain more flexibility and investment options. At that point, you can consider transferring some or all of your 401k funds to an IRA, where you can potentially access a broader range of investment choices, including individual stocks, bonds, ETFs, and more specialized funds. In summary, determining the right allocation for your 401k involves carefully assessing your retirement income needs, considering your risk tolerance, and utilizing tools like rating agencies to make informed investment decisions. So by taking a proactive approach to managing your 401k, you can position yourself more effectively for a financially secure retirement. Great questions. If you want to send in your question, we'd love to have it. You can email your question to poollocke@poollocke.com. If you like what you heard, go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel. I'm James Locke, your retirement income source, and I will see you next time.
Money on my mind, looking for a dime. James Locke in the house, gonna help you shine. Retirement is near, don't you live in fear. Listen up, my friend, let me make it clear.